not everybody at once.
Right. Who wants to intro?
Well, I'm not introing anymore because apparently I don't let anybody else intro or do anything. So
hello, YouTube. My name is uidsea. Today I'm here with Jonusfatson in Minecraft. How are you?
wow.
I'm good, man. I'm so glad it's just you and me doing this finally.
Yeah.
Because now we can actually like talk and converse.
Wow.
Right? I'm also joined here with the one, the only, the myth, the man, the legend, this sheep, and Olexa Kid 64. So, sheep. I'm sorry. Did you actually like change your name away from that? Because if so, I will stop using it.
I mean, yeah, I did, but I don't really care.
Okay. Like
I still meme it all the time.
Okay, just making sure.
I had somebody the other day that was like, "Yo, wasn't your name Olexa Kid?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "That name really sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, that's why I changed it." Who knew?
I mean, to be fair, my name's not really much better. I told y'all how I made the.
I made no idea what your name means.
Uidsea. It doesn't actually mean anything. So like back when YouTube was first a thing, and like it was funny. Weird thing with YouTube was because we'll get into the thing we were going to talk about in a second. It was funny because for the longest time, like I didn't even fucking think of YouTube. It was just like, okay, this is cool. It's videos. I don't want any of this. And then YouTube rolled out the playlist feature, and I wanted to be able to use it so I could just like watch music videos while I'm playing and things like that.
Right.
And I found this channel again. I'm like, what in the God's name is a uidsea? And I happen to remember one fateful night back in 2009. I was making one because I initially uploaded guitar covers before doing like video games and all that.
Oh, nice.
And are we gonna sleep, by the way? And I was like, what the hell am I gonna name this? Because I wasn't thinking long term. I wasn't thinking I'm gonna be a gaming YouTuber 7 or 8 years from now. So I did the only logical thing I could when I made it. I took my keyboard and I smacked it on my face twice and kept it. And that's like literally that is how I made this YouTube channel.
Jesus Christ!
Like there was all of 4.5 seconds of effort put into that name.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but no, like what we were initially talking of a little while ago was have either of you guys ever been noticed in public for being a YouTuber?
Yeah, I was gonna mention I've had it a couple times when it's usually like friends of friends or something.
Right.
That has happened, or people I work with that just kind of found out. Because I mean, I work in a fairly large office building, and they'll be like, "Hey, I watched your video," and immediately my reaction's like, "Oh no, like I don't want to know. I don't want people like in my real life knowing what I do."
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care personally.
I just feel bad for them, like. Like, why are you watching me? Like, there's so many better people out there.
You're not actually that bad, Jonas. I'm just saying.
See, my big thing is if somebody will be like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And like my answer is I'm streaming. They go, oh, you stream? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, how many followers do you have? I stream too.
Right.
Like, yeah, I've got 2,000. They're like, 2,000? Oh my God. And then the very next thing out of their mouth is always, how much money do you make?
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
And it's like, okay, do we really need to jump from like that to the money side of it?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like you're a millionaire, right?
Yeah. Like 2,000 followers.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the same thing that happens every time anytime I say something to work or in work, like I'm a YouTuber, I upload stuff. And of course the question is, oh, what do you do? I play video games and I talk over them. And that's always people watch that, huh?
Yep.
And then right afterwards, how many subscribers you got? I'm like, 40,000. And they're like, oh, wow, I have 12. I'm like, that's
yeah.
Congrats, man. Like, keep on trying. Like, I was there once too. Don't worry.
Yep.
Yeah.
The best thing to do to grow a YouTube channel is just never shut up when you make videos.
That's very true. Or streaming. I mean, like, you guys have bigger channels than I do, so I can't really say too much, but
like that wasn't like a knock.
Oh no, I didn't take it that way.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Heavy fucking lag. Okay, there we go.
It's whenever someone dies, it lags.
Yeah. There's currently a skeleton in our sheep pond, and
Yeah. Who do you think killed me? Honestly,
and he just shot me in the head.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway, I have had a couple of experiences. So way back in the day, when I was doing Minecraft stuff,
Hey.
I played baseball when I was in high school as well. And there was a kid on my team whose name I genuinely don't remember to this day.
Does someone need bones, by the way? Because I got a few.
Yeah, I would like them to make this more grassy in here.
Okay.
But the one day he came up to me.
There you go.
And we were talking, and he was like, dude, have you ever heard of this game Minecraft? I was like, yeah. I mean, and this was back when Minecraft wasn't that big.
Right.
And I was like, oh, yeah, Minecraft's great. He goes, yeah, like, I just got into it, and there's this really useful guy that I saw this video of, and it was like 50 facts that I didn't know about Minecraft. Dude, I didn't know any of them. Like these were insane. They were so helpful. And I was like, oh, who made it? And he was like, it's like this Alexa kid, dude. And then it was like something hit him in the head. And he was like, oh my God, your last name is Alexa, isn't it? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, wait, are you that guy? It was like everything was clicking like second after second there.
Wait, is that your actual last name?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering where you got the name from.
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh my God, you're him," and I'm like, "I'm me. This is accurate. Thank you." And
this is
like,
really happening.
And he was like, "Dude, that's awesome." I was like, "Yeah," and then we moved on with our life.
Right.
But then I've had not to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Relly
talk about myself.
Yeah, well, Relly in the Discord. I had class with him, and he goes to the same school as me, and we had class. I didn't really talk to him ever. He sat next to me, and like it would be the occasional, hey, what'd you get for question 2 kind of thing.
Right.
So the one day I'm sitting streaming, and it was right when I started streaming, so I was doing it on YouTube, not Twitch. And this kid pops into my chat, and he goes, hey, I'm off to insert X building of my college. Catch you later. Have a good stream. And I like read it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll see you later, man. And then like I read it again, I was like, wait a minute, who is
this? Why do you know me?
Why do you know buildings on my campus? And then he goes, yeah, it's a funny story actually. Basically, he went online trying to see if Zoo Tycoon 2 still had a community. So he searched Zoo Tycoon 2 on Reddit. At the time, I was posting my Zoo Tycoon 2 videos on Reddit.
You had a Zoo Tycoon 2 series?
Yes, I've had several actually now.
I'm going to rewatch all of them. I'm going to watch all of them, sorry.
They're actually really good. I like them a lot.
Okay.
I feel there's some of the better stuff I've ever put on my channel. But he goes, yeah, I was on the Zoo Tycoon 2 subreddit. It was the most upvoted post. So I went, yeah, sure, I'll watch this. He goes, I proceed to listen to your voice, and I go, man, where the hell have I heard this guy before? Went into my videos and found out that it was me. And like, he didn't bother to tell me that until afterward. He just decided to creep into like 3 of my streams and know me without telling me. And so now he's like one of my closest friends. It's the weirdest thing.
Okay, so like at first, like he didn't know you, and then he kind of like became
stalked me.
Close. Yeah, okay. He kind of like got close to you by like, hey, I've watched you, and now like I know your stuff and blah.
Yes,
I follow you.
I mean, that's not like
really weird. Yeah, it was really weird.
Okay. I could see that. Well, all right. So I have a story similar to that then.
Cool.
So yeah, I work with a dude. Like he's actually a dude that I work with pretty much every day. He actually lives down the street from me. And congrats, man. I'm proud of you.
There's fall damage.
I think you got an achievement for that, right? No, but me and him are cool. We're fine. I didn't like really know him until he started like working in the same area. that I was working at. But the only reason that we even found out that he knew I was a YouTuber was back like when me and Liz first got together, because like we work at the same place. He came up to her one night because he works like the back. At the time he worked at like the back room stuff, and he was like, "Hey, I fell asleep to your boyfriend's voice last night." And she's like, "That's nice." He's like, "Yeah."
So weird.
And well, I know why it was he said that, because like I used to end my streams with like a story time, like I'd read something to people because
You know what? I did know that. That was something that people told me about when I had reached out to you and you ignored me for the first like 8 months that I reached out to you.
To be fair, you use YouTube messaging.
I know.
YouTube messaging? Oh,
Yeah,
It was
Guilty.
actually okay. Like that's also kind of a funny story on my
That's a
end.
good story. Yeah.
Yeah, but like no, he contacted me, he said that, and like he's cool. Like he's an awesome dude. He's one of my good buddies and all that stuff. It's just like the way he went about it was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And
So
then,
far, like the way that all of your friends go about things is really freaking weird. But
yeah, I just attract weird shit.
Yeah.
Join my Discord channel. I don't lead a cult. But no, dude, like it was kind of odd. And then he happened to like lead after that because like Liz told me that story, and then like I saw him the next day, and like it didn't bother me. Like I don't give a shit, whatever.
Well, I think a lot of people watch videos like this to late at night or like in bed and stuff. So it's not
to be
it's not
fair,
that
like
weird.
like to be fair, I do the same thing. Like the YouTube channels I watch, like it's usually at night. Nothing else to do, or like trying to go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
But no, you know, it was fine. I didn't really give a shit what it is that he did. As long as someone's watching me, that's all I care about. But
Get that view count.
please, someone watch me. No, but no. And then a little while later, he's like, "Hey, by the way, I go to school with like 7 people that watch you." I'm like, "That's cool, but please don't tell them where I live." Like, I don't know if you're that type of person anyway, but just please don't do that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, fans who are watching this, hopefully, I like. Y'all are cool, but like, I don't want you to know where I live.
Yeah,
No,
y'all are
absolutely.
cool, but please, I actually kind of never want to meet any of you.
No, like I want to meet some of you. It's just I know that there are some of you that are very fucking memey, so
Yeah,
they're mainly in my Discord, so I already know all those pieces of trash. But
that's true.
yeah, no,
Can confirm. A lot of pieces of trash in both of our words.
yeah, but you know, like y'all are cool. But no, it was just kind of odd. Like, you know, he could have definitely went about that better.
Yeah.
There was actually something else that I was trying to lead with that, and I don't know.
Was it the story of how I messaged you on YouTube Gaming?
Oh yeah. Okay, so it wasn't YouTube Gaming at the. So like the first time I like got in and started making Gungeon videos, that it was
Yeah, this still blows my mind, honestly.
yeah before like I was doing like the custom Gungeons and like the hacking videos and all that stuff. I made a video or two because like Gungeon first came out, or it was just a little while after it came out, and I was like, okay, so I asked my viewers, like, all right, so guys, what is like a good YouTube channel for me to follow or for me to like watch or something, just to get some tips, like some info on Gungeon and whatnot. And I got like probably a good number of comments that were like, oh, there's this dude Alexa kid, like Alexa, blah blah blah, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool, so whatever. And then I found your channel. I saw like a few. That was a while ago. Like our channels were both quite a bit smaller at the time.
Yeah.
And shit, I used the wrong block. Damn it. But no, like I was like, okay, so this dude's pretty cool. Like I think I messaged like I like a comment on, hey dude, or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was whatever. I didn't think much of it. And I was like, all right, maybe I might reach out to him doing or this and that. And I can't remember, but I don't remember if I actually sent anything to you. Mainly just be look, if you're salty.
You didn't at all. That's okay.
Just because like YouTube's messaging system is absolute trash. Like I don't get you don't get notifications for it anymore.
Yeah,
if
I know
someone
you
sends you a
don't.
message.
I
So-
don't even think the system is still there.
No, it actually is. It's under the community section.
Okay.
Like I check it every month or so. Right.
Just in case there's another budding
Yeah, another budding YouTuber.
budding Alexa kid trying to
like
But please don't message
like,
me at the same time.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Like, I don't know if smaller YouTubers want to contact me, I'm all down for that. I don't really give a hoot. But yeah, there you go. I'm 85 years old. But no, like it was funny. You know, I got that comment and then I saw that and I found your channel and all that good stuff. And then I thought nothing of it for, you know, however long it was. And you sent me that message and once again, like I apologize. I'm sorry. But like it was about that time that I started like redoing Gungeon because I did like fucking creeper bitch. I heard you. Okay. I did an initial Gungeon series like around the time it first came out, and then I completely ignored Gungeon for like another year.
Yeah.
And then I started up again and oh yeah, there's that Alexa guy. Yeah, all right, I'll go comment on him. And I checked my YouTube messages and I saw like 7 months ago you sent me a message.
Yep.
And it was like, hey, you know, like feel free to shoot me down or whatnot, but if
Pardon
you
me?
want, we could do a series.
Feel free to shoot me down.
like straight up, you I don't know, you were I could tell you were trying to be polite, but
Oh yeah, no.
but
yeah, you were polite to me too.
Yeah.
At first.
But it was one of those things where it was like, you know, it was like 7 months later that I noticed the message and I'm like, oh, this is coincidental because I kind of want, but I've left this guy on hold for over half a year. Like, great.
Yep.
I feel awesome about myself. And
So
then, you know, I met you and I was like, I'm fine then. I could have left him longer. That's fine.
Yeah, basically. On my end of that story, so the one day I'm sitting in Discord and then I get like this sudden influx of people that come in. And I'm like, man, what the hell's going on? So I asked the one guy that joined, I was like, you know, hey, how'd you find the channel? And he goes, yo, dude, your videos are great. This guy, Uidsea, decided to shout you out in his video. And I was like, yo, that's pretty dope. Like, and at the time, I mean, I literally had probably 3,000 subs. I mean, I gained like 20,000 in a year.
Like, I think I remember
So-
like when I first saw your channel, you were at like, yeah, like 4 or 5K or something like that.
Yeah, no, I grew most of my channel last year.
Right.
And so I was sitting there going, okay, I'm growing. This guy with, you know, 25K subs is shouting me out in his videos. And I went and watched the video and I was like, sick. This Uidsea guy is shouting me out. You know, this is the beginning of me getting big again and all this other stuff. So then I was like, oh, well, how am I going to contact him? You know, we should try and do a collaboration video. And my pea brain goes, yeah, let's use YouTube messaging instead of, I don't know, literally every other way of contacting somebody in 2017.
Yeah, dude, like you
And,
could have hit me up on Twitter. I would have responded in 20 minutes. But like,
yeah,
I know how it is, man.
yeah,
So-
it was bad. And I was like, wow, he's a jerk. Won't even reply to my messages. Yeah. And then you finally replied and you were like, dude, who uses YouTube messaging? And I was like, you know what? It's a good point. Nobody
Yeah.
uses YouTube messaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause I thought about that too, and I mean, I should.
Oh, you cut out for me.
But
Yeah,
It
you
was-
cut out from me the entire time.
don't worry, I was just I wasn't saying shit. But no, like
It wasn't the internet. I shut the fuck up.
right. Now on a complete reversal of that, like when you initially like I remember I think we did like a week thing and then like we didn't talk
Yeah.
for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
And like I remember because like when you initially had the idea of this like, you know, gathering all of us together, like me, you, Jonus, Penta, all them. The other names that escape me because I don't know any of you.
You know I'm here, right? Like you don't have to say them when I'm in the chat. You forgot?
But like when you contacted me and you were like, you know, hey, you know, I'm gonna be doing this and like I have a group of YouTubers and dude, I was fucking ecstatic. Like straight up, I was so happy because like for the longest time I've been doing this completely 100% solo. Like
Yeah.
I had I think one video with one of my buddies like 3 or 4 years ago. And I mean, like he does things still kind of, but not really anymore. And like
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is it. I can finally like talk to other YouTubers in gaming shit like that. And I was so goddamn ecstatic that you set that up. And like for people watching at home, Alexa was actually the one, I'm pretty sure, that set up the Unusual crew and got all of us together and started doing all of this stuff.
Yeah, it's absolutely
And
true.
I guess technically like also was responsible for, you know, like Jonus, like your channel growing and like pretty much
Yep.
everyone else's channel growing.
Yep, absolutely.
Is this like you guys were mean to me at the beginning of the episodes, and now you got to make me feel good?
No, I'm still gonna be mean to you. Don't worry about it.
All right,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
I mean, you are
Yeah.
cybersecurity, so you don't really know computers.
Ouch!
Yeah.
That honestly is so accurate. It burns me.
But no, I don't know, dude. Like I was just really like excited because I was like, shit, dude, I can finally do YouTubers. And at the time, people told me like, oh, dude, go check out this Penta Hybrid dude. And like, to be 100% fair, I only knew Penta Hybrid as someone who made top 10 videos of Isaac. So like,
so basically, and I'll speak from my end now because I feel like getting all the different perspectives here is sometimes kind of cool. So when I restarted back up my channel, you got to keep in mind. So
you stopped it?
Yes. So I did my Minecraft stuff, and then I took a break from YouTube for like a year and a half because I just like it was part of that like high school phase where like my life is worthless and why am I making videos when I could be doing anything other than that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so I just was like, yeah, YouTube's dumb and I'm not going to do it anymore. And there were other factors as well, but I don't need to get into those.
Right.
And so then like I come back and it was right around when I started dating Anna, getting my life back on track kind of thing. And I went, damn, like I really miss it. Like really, really miss it. I genuinely enjoyed doing this. And that was, so I had like 2,000 subs just from Minecraft stuff. And I basically just threw all that away for whatever reason was in my head at the time. So when I came back, I had around 1K. I lost about half of my subs from leaving for the year and a half. And that was when YouTube did the giant purges of people with inactive content and stuff like that. So it made sense.
Yeah, I mean, everyone.
Everyone got hammered when that happened, which, I mean, they didn't get trashed and then drunk and went around throwing things, but you get what I'm saying. But then, so I came back, and my biggest inspiration for YouTube, despite a lot of people thinking that it's Northern Lion, cough, cough, Widsey, it's actually B000100. I don't know if you guys even know the guy.
I fucking watch him religiously. His building
actually,
series was incredible.
Like, and that was since I was a Minecraft channel. I mean, he was my inspiration. He has, besides someone like Etho, B-Dubs has the best Minecraft series ever, in my opinion. Like it's a 400 episode building series, and the guy's incredible at everything. And like I got invested with, he has a great family. He used to make family vlogs and all this other stuff. So he's like my big inspiration. And the one day I saw him post a game called The Binding of Isaac, and I went, okay, well, you know what, it's B-Dubs, I'm gonna watch this no matter what. I saw the game and I was like, damn, dude, I gotta play this. So like I bought it immediately on PS4, played the entire game, Platinum God or whatever it was at the beginning for Rebirth on PS4. And then I went, okay, I kind of want to get back into YouTube. This seems like this could get big. So I decided to start back up my channel, focus more around Isaac, even though I was still doing a lot of Minecraft at the time. And
I'm just saying,
restarted everything
this
with
creeper
Isaac.
is like wearing a full-fledged dragon on his head.
No.
It's amazing.
Oh, it's a wither skeleton riding. Oh, and he fucking killed himself.
And we'll never see it again.
That's a big rip, dude.
He was riding the Ender Dragon. Anyway, sorry.
I mean, that's really it. But like, I always wanted to have the kind of group of guys to record was similar to how, Hermitcraft and Minecraft and all of them had the big group of guys that would make content and stuff. So when I had gotten to school, I had met Ryan, who obviously you guys know as the other Unusual crew member, even though he's dead a lot of the time. He was like, hey, we got to talking, and he found out about my channel, and he was like, I've always wanted to do this. Can you help me like get stuff set up, get stuff going? So I was, yeah, like absolutely. So I got his channel going. And then we were looking for people to do multiplayer stuff with because we wanted to get into streaming and we wanted to do kind of like the stereotypical 3-game, 3-segment kind of stream type thing.
Which, I mean, it's completely fine.
Yeah. Like a lot of people enjoy it because it's not like an all day thing. It's kind of more, you focus all the energy into the 3 hours and then, you're done kind of thing. So we had reached out to Mobius, another Unusual crew member, and he was like, yeah, I mean, I'm looking to do the same thing. At the time, he was doing Subnautica stuff, and like his name's in the game. Like he's a big Subnautica guy.
That's crazy.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we're finding out so much about each other just through this.
yeah, like huge Subnautica guy. His name's in the credits and stuff. Crazy. And he goes, well, it's funny because me and my friend Clumpers were looking at doing the same thing. So like, do you mind if you have him come in too? And we were like, okay, we got 4 people now. Like this is perfect. So then the 4 of us did a ton of stuff. Then the 2 of them started to make less stuff. Ryan started to make less stuff, and I was sitting there alone again.
Right.
So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna reach out to Penta because so many people talked about Penta all the time, like in my Discord and everything like that. It was just like Penta this, Penta that. So I went, sure, I'll reach out to him. Then I reached out to you. Then Penta knew Jonus, and I mean, it kind of just went from there. So.
Right. And it, I mean, like, I'm really happy that you did it, man. Like this has been like the most fun that I've had on YouTube, and I've been doing YouTube for like what 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
But like, it really is like the most fun. It really does make it you have other playing.
Oh, it's just the multiplayer. It helps to grow channels. It helps to make funny content. Like, it's one thing to be funny alone. To be funny with other people is easier.
I'll tell you when that happens for you, by the way. I'll let you know when you're funny alone.
That's this whole series. We're just gonna try to be funny. Oh man. No, but it's kind of funny because like I was actually the opposite of the YouTube inspiration. Like my initial YouTube inspiration, and I initially started as a 2-man thing with one of my friends, but she's unfortunately, grown way past that and beyond that in life. And I'm still trying to be a YouTuber. But
she was smart.
Yeah, she was the one who got out in time.
Yeah, she had some brains and.
But Markiplier was actually my initial inspiration. Like I wanted to be the variety gamer, and I wanted to do all that and like, horror games and like he just always seemed like he was having fun no matter what he was doing. And I did that for a while. Realistically, the channel didn't do anything with that. I think I gained like at my peak like 400 subscribers in total.
Yeah, and that was when you realized that actually there's no way that he could be happy because all of us are miserable.
Exactly. No. And then like I found Northernlion and I was like, dude, like this dude, like he puts up so much fucking ice.
Yeah.
But no. But like I was like, that kind of opened my eyes too, because I'm like, wait, there's more than one way to commentate. Like this dude's actually doing more like intellectual stuff, and he's doing stuff in like a much more episodic and methodical manner. I'm like, okay, maybe I could do that. And then like Isaac actually did start taking off.
Well, that was, I mean, yeah, me and you both benefited from the random, and frankly, I still don't even comprehend why Isaac took off.
Are you talking about for our channels or in general?
Just in general as a game. Like it's an indie game that large majority of people don't even know. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I don't know. It has gotten much more popular in recent years.
But like, why?
Well,
yeah, nothing that came out says it should have been popular. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I will give you that. But honestly, like, I think, like, if I'm being 100% honest with that, I'm probably giving a large attribution to like Northernlion and the NLSS for Isaac being as big as it is.
But
like
then,
realistically, but like, yeah, still like, why is it?
But then why would he get big?
Exactly.
Because to my knowledge, and I don't know anything about the beginnings of Northernlion, but like he started with Isaac, right?
He actually started with the Dark Souls. He was actually a Dark Souls series initially.
Okay.
Did not
So
know.
I suppose maybe he got big and made Isaac get big, but
It might have been, yeah.
I was always kind of under the assumption that he got big because of Isaac.
Nah, like his
And
actually,
just he was the prime guy for Isaac. But
no,
I
like
might be wrong.
his initial content was apparently Dark Souls. I was really surprised about that.
All right.
Huh.
But no, I think what it is that like Isaac is really good for what all of us do with Isaac.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
friendly banter, just like mindless stuff for 20, 30 minutes.
Yep.
And people freaking love it. I mean, that's realistically why I started watching Northern Lion and Biznap and all them. Like, I wanted something I could just have in the background playing. And every now and then I'm like, you know, that makes a good point. Huh, that's kind of cool. And then kind of just go that route.
I mean,
true.
that was why I was a huge Beat Ups fan, was because the way that he did games was he would just talk, and half the time it was him just telling stories and stuff. And that was how I based my commentary off, was if I like to have something to just like study and work to and have it in the background, then clearly like other people probably want the same idea. So why not
Right.
just base something around that and hope for the best? And
Like,
I
I'll be
still okay, I
100%.
suppose.
I'll be 100% honest. Like, I literally, like, whenever I went from being variety stuff to like Isaac and then by extension roguelikes and all that. Honestly, I was like 100% trying to emulate Northern Lion. Like, I'll just be 100%. Like, but I think it's not so much that, like, YouTube also has kind of like got me out of my shell a bit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like before doing YouTube, before like learning to commentate, because you know you
Look at
always
this.
hear it being a YouTuber. Oh, here, let me see this.
Sorry,
It's incredible.
not
That's an
to.
immaculate barn.
I'm gonna say, like, not to brag. The last 3 episodes is just me building this barn, and
But
I'm so proud of it.
So good.
I have a loft and windows and paintings.
So I'm so proud of you, Jonus.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
glad
man.
somebody is. Do you need a painting? I have 2 paintings.
No,
I mean,
I'm okay. Really,
I will take a painting later.
I promise you, I'm okay.
What do you got against paintings? What is the most you guys will pay? I think we're nearing the end of the episode, but
Yeah, I feel
yeah.
like we're over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're way over, but continue.
It's a really quick question. What would be the most you guys would pay for like a piece of art? Like I
didn't hear any of
Yeah,
that.
you cut out.
what would you pay? What was the most you would pay for like a piece of art? Like not a
Piece of
poster.
art.
Yeah, like a framed work of art.
Not much. I'm not an art fan.
I've paid $80 for an art piece before.
And is it
Which is
currently
not-
hanging on your wall?
Yeah, it's hanging in my apartment, but that's in the grand scheme of things not that much. So like,
Mm.
you know, for artwork, that's nothing. So
Yeah, that's
that's a tough question. I would probably, given that I actually had money, I would probably drop $500 on a piece of art.
It would be very situational. Like, it'd have to be his art.
Yeah, it would be good art for me to do that,
That's fair.
or
Yeah.
something like very unique, meaningful, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like how we split this path here.
Oh yeah, it kind of goes around the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but like real quick, what I was gonna say is that like I especially notice it with like a lot of like kids and whatnot, because you know, so many kids nowadays are trying to be YouTubers, which is fine. You know,
Yeah.
if you guys want to do your thing, I see kids like all the time. Like when me and Liz went Pokemon going, like there was kids vlogging and, you know, having fun and enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Like being able to do this, it also like it legit taught me how to speak like to people and whatnot.
So much, dude.
Because going from like, oh well, I don't ever do anything outside of like work or school, and then all of a sudden like I'm talking and thinking about things and going around, like
Mhm.
really got me out of my shell. And the fact that I've seen like so many other kids doing it, like, dude, I am 100% supportive of anyone who wants to do this. Like, don't worry about numbers. Like, you know, so
Well, and that's the big problem.
Yeah.
that's the thing is like everyone says, oh, 1 million subscribers. Oh, they're making money. Oh, we got to do it. Like, dude, don't. No, enjoy yourself.
Well, and
Really?
that's I'll get
Yeah.
I'll get a lot of people that contact me with, I want to do YouTube. Can you give me some advice? It's not even like, hey, promote my channel type thing. It's just
Right.
like, I want to pick
What do
your
I
brain
need?
on
Yeah.
how you do things.
Yeah, I
Which
mean, like we
I
all
will-
get that,
Yeah, and I will always take the time, even if it's somebody that DMs me when I tell them not to DM me on Discord. I
Right.
will always take the time to respond to those people and give them a little bit of advice. And, my advice is always the same. Have a set schedule, make sure you're uploading constantly. Don't worry about numbers, stuff like that. But the problem is that people see YouTube nowadays not as I'm passionate about what I'm doing. It's I want to make money.
Money.
Yeah, and at
the
the end of
problem
the
is
day,
you can't go in like that.
No.
Because you're
Like-
going to get burned out. I mean, you're literally going to get burned out. You're going to upload, 700 videos in a month. And then you're going to see that each one gets 3 views. If that, at the beginning, you can go
It's you
weeks
clicking
without getting
edit.
a view in the
twice.
beginning.
Right.
Yeah, it is you clicking edit over.
And then all of a
And,
sudden you're like this is dumb. Like, why am I
Yeah,
doing this? Yeah.
Exactly. You got to have a passion for what you're doing on YouTube in order to get out of YouTube what you're supposed to get out of YouTube.
What is
Right.
this? What is this road?
Uh,
Are you talking about the thing in front of your house?
Yeah, no, like
Don't break it, please.
that. And why is this the worst? Is this an Ohio road? Like
It's a work in progress. I need
it's
more
full
gravel.
of potholes.
Yeah, I need more gravel right now. It's a
God
work in
dang.
progress.
Ohio really has no infrastructure, huh?
Yeah, it's a work in progress. And then this right here, I'm trying to make this grass spread over to these 2 blocks
Oh
over
my
here.
god,
So-
Jonus, I fucking love you. When this goes up, someone please go at Jonusfatson on Twitter and tell him he has made a.
It is quite beautiful. Jonas,
Yeah.
we may have to have like, not anytime soon because I want you to appreciate your barn for what it is. But we may have to have a home makeover barn edition
We're gonna have to have like
and teach you some building tips to make your barn look even better than what it already is.
what he's saying is we're gonna have a come to Jesus meeting and destroy this thing.
No. That barn is the cornerstone. It might not be in the middle, but cornerstones don't have to be in the middle. That barn is the cornerstone of Saskatchewan farm. Like 100%
I love it.
cornerstone.
Oh god. Well, all right. Anyways, guys, we've
Yeah.
gotten like way too.
Yeah,
long.
we've gone way over, but this was a good episode.
It was really. It was nice. We got to talk about our feelings, become friends, and all that. It was great. Come back next week for more of
Next
Widsea's
week, we're just gonna stop for a week.
Yes,
Yeah.
with more of Widsea's Dr. Phil sessions, where we just discover what it is that really makes Canadians tick, as well as Ohioans. Is it meth? Probably. Find out on the next one.
A lot of meth in Ohio for sure.
Crocodile
But-
meat and meth.
I joke and all that, but like seriously, like we're having some fun. If you guys do like the series, let us know. Go hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on the YouTube comments, be like, hey, we like the series, or hey, the series is complete shit. Just stop it. We will 100% not listen to those comments.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty good with this one right now.
and don't forget to go follow Mr. to go Jonus. They're both really awesome content creators. Come out, all that good stuff. Tell your friends, tell your family. Get Jonus to 1 million subscribers before any of us first, and it'll be amazing.
I'm with you on that actually.
Yeah, like
That's-
100%.
Never gonna happen.
That will happen. Anyways, thanks, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.